Good evening, everybody. Today is Saturday, June 14th, 2025. And today, I just turned 29. Today is my birthday, and I had a great day. My last year in the 20s, next year I will be the big 3-0. But I'm going to make my 20s last as good as I can for the next 365 days of the year. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about for all the Spark and Shipt shoppers out there. So, as you know, there was a recent outage for Spark and Shipt shoppers. I am one of those shoppers for both apps. And Spark is very common with their outages. Very common. But they get them back up really quickly. And the other day, it got boosted up, back up, probably about 5 hours later. Not too bad. Luckily that day I was doing DoorDash though. Shipt, on the other hand, it was horrible, okay? So I made $60 on the Shipt that day before I switched over to DoorDash. So I think I stopped Shipt around 11 o'clock or 11:30 a.m. And the crash out happened around 1 or 2 p.m. or 3, something like that. And it was a nightmare. It got so bad because it lasted all day, all night up until the next day. But it got so bad that even we got notifications from Shipt saying that customers could not even place orders. That's how bad the crash out was. That customers couldn't even place orders. And apparently for some people, the customer wasn't even given an option to tip once the platform got back up and running. So that outage destroyed everybody. So I'm not going to go too much into detail about the Spark, but I will go into as much detail as I can about Shipt, because that is very, very important. Especially some of the Shipt shoppers that I know, Shipt is their full-time job, and that's all that they do. Sometimes they might do Spark because Shipt and Spark kind of intertwine with each other. With the fact that once you're on a shopping platform, you just move on to another shopping platform. And if that's what you're used to, that's what you're going to do full-time. So it was a horrendous situation that happened for not just me, but everybody, especially, like I said, those that do Shipt full-time. With that being said, I don't know who's a Shipt shopper out there, but be very, very careful, because you never know when it's going to just go on you. We have a Metro advisor in the Providence area who makes all phone calls to Shipt. You know, he gets the complaints, things like that, and he makes all phone calls to Shipt, and he does a great job. But even he couldn't even take care of the situation. And he's good at taking care of situations. But even he couldn't take care of that situation. He couldn't answer any of our questions. That day was bad. So just be very cautious when you're doing these types of deliveries, because at any given time, not only can your car go out, but so can your apps. And luckily for me, I had DoorDash that day that I was able to use, but so I wasn't even affected by the outage. But the reason why I'm making this video is for anybody else who was affected by the outage knows what to do, basically. Just chill, calm down, be soothing about it. Everything will work out. But here's the thing. If you're only on Shipt and you only do, sorry, I think I'm coming out with a cold or something. And you only do, so if you only do Shipt, try to get onto at least Instacart or Spark if you want to stick with shopping, because Shipt is not guaranteed. But neither is, like I said, Walmart Spark. Walmart Spark crushes a lot. But at least Walmart Spark gets their app back up a lot quicker than Shipt does. So just be very mindful of that. Like I said, it was a horrific situation that happened the other day. I don't remember the exact day. I think it was like June 11th, June 10th, something like that. It was bad. So please take this as a suggestion, but do not make Shipt your only app. If you have to still keep DoorDash or Uber Eats or Instacart or whatever app you're on, then that's what you do. I wouldn't recommend, making Shipt or even Spark, in that matter, your only app. Yeah, that's all I have for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that way you can see more of these videos if you'd like. And remember, stay cool. Thank you.